Yo, brother, what's happening? I don't know if you're experiencing the same, but I've just scanned through the tube and nobody's live. Nobody doing nothing. What are they up to? What are they doing? What's everyone doing this Sunday? Is there big power cuts? Why ain't they go? Why ain't anybody live? Why have I had to fire up a live? Hey, Vicky. What's happening, Vicky? Yeah. So update 2-1 to fucking Brighton. Like, who the fuck's Brighton when it comes to soccer? Jammers. How the fuck are they able to beat Man United? And in the second game of who was the freaking Rangers playing again? I don't even remember. But yeah, they won 2-0. Here I am fucking giving an update on footy. I don't even follow football. I got my first ever football shirt given to me today, though. A Rangers football shirt. Hey, Popsy lovely. Hope you good, hope you good. Weasel Sound, my dear, Weasel Sound. Still sitting under the Christmas. There's our Mook Mook. I've not made my bed yet. He's on his blankie. Uh, Ricky staying indoors. Oh dear, oh dear. I suppose winter's only just started for you in Canada, isn't it, Vicky? Oh, beautiful boy. Our Grizzles. He's a beautiful boy. Hey, Grizz, Grizz, Grizz. Are you beautiful? Are you sexy and you knows it? He's sexy and he knows it. He can't be bothered talking on the phone. So I'll do the talking instead. Yeah. The lights are about to go out. The music's ended. Oh, I had a beautiful beef stew just now. Oh, beautiful beef stew on top of chips, fried potatoes. Oh, so tender that steak. Oh, I can still taste it. Grizzles got given a Dutch sausage, a frikandel. Uh, I know that's how it's said, frikandel, but I'm not sure if that's the right pronunciation. You got to say it with a Dutch accent, yeah. And I'm not mastering the Dutch accent just yet. So frikandel, not quite German, Dutch. Yeah, so he had a fucking frikandel. I had a beef stew. Oh. And earlier, um, at the Rangers bar, they give me some stuffed peppers wrapped in lettuce. And now, normally, lettuce is one of those things that I don't fucking eat because it's in the poppy family. And did you know that? Lettuce in the poppy family? Well, it is. Uh, but that was crunchy, soft, and sweet. And something else about that cheese. It was fucking vegan cheese, for fuck's sake. Okay, like, vegan cheese. How is that even possible? I mean, why would you even call it cheese if it's vegan? But that's how they does it. Michael B, yo, nice to see you. It's to seeing you so nice. I got a new jacket on today. It's like the old skinhead style, orange inside. I'm not quite a skinhead yet. Yeah, I'm losing my hair, so it will be a skinhead eventually. Tell me, where did you sleep last night? In the pines, where the sun don't ever shine. I was shivered the whole night through. My girl, don't lie to me. Tell me, where did you sleep last night? Ooh, Josh is a skinhead. Sorry, Joshua is a skinhead. I have a skinhead jacket from the 90s. Wickety, wickety, wicked. And you still got your Dr. Martens? I bet you. Yeah. Them's double stitched on the sole. Not like these new age fucking Dr. Martens single stitch. Yo, Fusion Rocket. Mwah. Nice to see you. It's to see you so nice. Nice like sugar and spice. Happy days. How's life in the Canaries? You're on the mainland in Spain. It's fucking nice. Wrapped up in this new jacket, new hat, new socks. I could put on some new boxer shorts, but I don't like wearing them. I could put on some new long john leggy warmers, but I put new ones on last night. Uh, it's a bit too nippy, a bit nippy out here as well. But I like it like that. I don't know why. Yeah, I like to sit outside, and I am outside. Look, yeah. See, outside. There ain't no glass. Huh? There ain't no glass. There ain't no walls. That's a lie. There's a wall, and there's a wall. Oh. So yes, we're keep them warm. Thanks to street foods. Yeah, they gave us nice Christmas presents. This fleece that I be wearing, this hat that I be wearing, underclothes, and plenty of gloves, and all that sort of stuff. Socks and boxers. I don't wear boxers, but plenty of socks. I got about 20 pairs of socks, and I'm slowly giving them away and using them. D Wizard 77. Hello. I don't think I've ever seen your title before. Welcome. Welcome to the channel of Mirror Mirror. I'm SWF. Yeah. For many years, folks said to me, Steve, you're like a fucking mirror. Yeah. We get out of you what we put in. Yeah. Just be careful what you try putting in, miss, because yeah, I don't like nothing put in, miss. Yeah. Although I do like a big booby in my mouth occasionally, and that's been a few years since I had a booby in my mouth. Excuse my language and excuse my way of thinking. Oh, senor. I've just been delivered a hot cup of tea. Many thank yous.
Yes, sir, I know.
You want the lighter?
Huh?
You want fire?
Yes. When it's burning, it's smoking better.
Yeah. The everlasting cigarette is not good. Somebody thinking of you.
Thank you very much.
Thanking you, sir. Much appreciated. Everyone is bonkers. Is this your first time in my chat? Everyone is bonkers. Because you appear to be like a grey cloud. Huh? I don't know who this D Wizard is just yet, right? But I'm pretty sure that everyone is bonkers is everyone is bonkers. So can we have somebody just check out Everyone is Bonkers? And if you're not subscribed to Everyone is Bonkers, please do. She's a lovely lady. And I can prove it. You know this fucking starseed, self-elected starseed Ali Khan? Not so long ago, he started screaming and shouting on me whilst on Everyone is Bonkers. And he started reciting things that have absolutely no relevance to me at all. But Everyone is Bonkers typed into a computer my details that I gave her, and she said, Ali Khan, you're a fucking liar. It don't say nothing about any of that. So I take my hat off to Everyone is Bonkers, because there's not many on the tube that has done that. You get me? Yeah, but she did. Sharon Strong did it also. Yeah, I take my hat off to Sharon Strong and Everyone is Bonkers. Two different ladies. Did anybody confirm that it is Everyone is Bonkers? Or do I take a chance and span her up anyways? There's nobody gonna freaking fuck this channel up any more than I already have. So, welcome. Everyone I feel I can trust gets a spanner. I don't know who this D Wizard is. So, yeah. And I'm not going to flip over to the tube to find out. You're a good judge of character. Me too. Me too. And I says to people, find out for yourselves. Yeah. Whether you're compatible with others or not. Just because I get on with peoples, it don't mean you're going to. But if I do say this is a good person, guarantee you there's a fucking good person for me. Now, they have one subscriber, no content whatsoever. Thank you, Robotic. That's the sort of thing that I'm interested in. Yeah. So, I got interviewed whilst living in that alternative community down in Grenada, and the news reporter didn't identify himself to be a news reporter until about 3/4 of an hour, maybe even an hour, of sitting down, catching his breath, having a drink of tea or coffee. I don't fucking remember. Maybe he drank a beer or something. Yes, Kev. What's happening? And that news went all over the fucking world. I tried sharing it with numpties when I first came to the tube, involuntarily, but answering to bullshit accusations put in my direction. One person read it out aloud. That was Streetwise Spirituality, aka the Masked Detective. Of maybe 60 or so panels that I've been on, only one person fished out and read out loud. Everyone is bonkers. There's only one of yous. Good night. Safe travels. Thanking you. I don't do apologize to the robotic polishing, buffing, Devor, and everyone is bonkers, because I asked for everyone is bonkers to be checked out, to be confirmed, and for folk to sub up and encourage. And moments later, I asked for D Wizard to be checked out. Now everyone is bonkers. Yeah. Ali Khan reached out to me and says, I've got nothing going on in Scotland. I'm sat here watching me neighbours throwing their fucking misses out the window. Can I come over and stay with you? And Homeless and Proud saying, well, you've got it good. I'm coming to Spain and I'm going to hang around with you. And King Charles actually wanted to help that Homeless and Proud to get off the streets in England and come to Spain and be by mates. Who else has said it? Shitty wet wipe blowing and wind trailer trash travelling Tim. He said, fuck all you YouTubers and all you fucking auditors. Fuck you Sparky Shack. Fuck you YouTube Asylum. Fuck you Ministry of Madness. Fuck you all. Steve speaking truth. You're antagonizing him for why he fucking retaliates. Fuck you Secret Blackburns. Fuck you Matty Blackburn's world. I trust what Steve says. I've researched everything about Steve, and Steve's speaking truth. I'm going to go and spend my dark money on Steve's plans and dreams. Hello, King Dub. What's happening? I just gave you a shout out because you're a top fella. Well, the thing is, everyone is bonkers. I'm not necessarily always going to be sleeping outside. Yeah, I've been offered caravans. I've been offered houses. I've been offered abandoned houses. And since I've been in Benidorm, people have said, "Oh, you're available. We'll have work for you. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but in the near future, we'll have work for you." Somebody says to me, "Hey, you got mechanical experience. I'll have a chat with the fella that I works with, and see if there's a position for you." A beautiful lady says to me, "Hey, I've been married for a year. We've built the walls and the floors of our house, but the garden is a little bit too much. Do you think you'll be able to?" Oh yeah, here's my phone number. The fact that I was on the streets now, I haven't always been on the streets. I first came to the streets when I was 15. If you decide that you want to tag team with me, I'll keep you safe. Swear down now. I won't put you in any danger. I'll point out things that I know that will keep you keep you strong. I'll show you the ropes. I'll show you how to protect yourself within this street life if I'm on the streets. And hopefully, no matter where I am, people that want to be around me will always be welcomed. Hopefully. He's a dirty bastard. I don't fucking like him. He's a fucking liar. He's a con man. I don't fucking like him or his types. People like that shouldn't be sharing the same fucking air as me. That's not very Christian. That's not very Muslim. That's not very Sikh or Hindu. It's not very fucking Jewish either. But working for the fucking devil like he does brings out the demons in the rest of us. Do you get me? Where am I sleeping tonight? Right here in Muggers Alley, Yellow Brick Road, just straight up from the Rockstar. just down the road from Calle Ibiza. I don't mind sharing where I'm sleeping. Right? For the last 4 years, it's all I've been able to do is share my whereabouts. Yeah, encourage a bit of tourism and honesty. Right? Where folk will be putting out bullshit and lies. I don't give a fuck. What are people gonna do? Risk their freedom, risk their families for coming for coming after a hobo that stands up to them in their hundreds, in their fucking hundreds and hundreds, like Andrew J. Sometimes he'd have like more than 1,000 people in his chat, and I square up to him all. Sometimes Sparky Shack and YouTube Asylum, the dirty lying rat bastards, junkie loving no good for nothings. They had the same, and I say the same to them. But they were like greedy, screaming and shouting over me, confusing everybody's, passing their fake narratives, same as the Northern King, passing fake narratives about honest peoples. So why is it? Yeah, why is it? All those shit talkers, none of them got any backbone. None of them sharing their own truths. And then you got people like Ali Khan that jumps on the bandwagon and thinks it's cool to share the fake narratives that's been going around for 4 years. This fella ain't too far getting a fucking gimp mask and a tennis ball shoved in his mouth. Just silence him. You get me, sir? He's been called out as being a liar. He said he was working in this place before it closed. He says he's been sleeping here for 7 years. No, he fucking am. None of these people in these businesses recognize this cunt. He only turned up like just before Christmas. He'd been begging on the streets with his acting of twisting his legs around. It's so true, Michelle B. A lot of people don't have backbones, and so they use other people. And that's what happened to me. If you do a backtrack, people like Michelle C, Matrix on PC, fucking Ministry of Madness, Tyrone, Andrew J, people like that used to set up their lives, to compete against me. They knew that they were talking shit about people's, and they knew that they got me fucking back up. I just do a live because I do an interactive diary. An interactive diary. It's for my purposes. But the fact that I was doing it on a live platform, it meant that other people, the general public, was involved. And they didn't fucking like that. Too real, too honest. And making them all look like shit stains what they are. I don't mind calling them out. Okay, because now finally I have the chatters that I can relate to. People can relate to myself. When I first started this channel, we had a lot of control freaks. People that you can't say this, you can't say that. Get the fuck with that. It's about freedom. And freedom of speech. But it's not just. Hey, you just pulled that warm air out, didn't you? It just warmed up as you passed here. You just pulled that warmth out of the bar. Oh dear. No, it is. For me, I'm at that point now, right, where Grizzles is potentially halfway through his age, through his lifespan. We never had it very good for the last 5 years. But here in Benidorm, we've got it good. We got opportunities of progress and opportunities pamper him the way he's entitled, the way that he deserves to be pampered. I'll be selective about where I sleep. I'm not too comfortable sleeping here now because of the amount of fucking muggings that goes on around. And I've jumped that fucking fence or I've walked around that fucking, sorry, it's not a fence, it's a bush. And then the dirty scumbag liars that fucking decide to reside around me, that piss and shit all over the place. I mean, I don't like scumbags. Well, sorry, Joe, right? But I'm gonna remove your message because we don't have that content talk here. That's the Nick Williams, Ronan Holdens. That's those sort of people that encourage and allow that sort of talk. Okay, we don't. Yeah, we're protectors, and if we learned about wrong'uns, well then, would be the best thing for them. You get me? Yeah. So while you're going around the platforms protecting them fucking wrong'uns, you're the bigger wrong'un yourself. I've had a fucking complete gut full of wrong'uns being protected, huh? In the jails, putting them on the list so everybody knows who they are, putting them all over social medias, protecting them so they can earn. Fuck that. We work as taxpayers just to fucking keep wrong'uns on the good and strong. Well, there's another one. With talk like that, you must be coming from the gaming or the Facebook community. Or from Ronan Holden or Arctic Nick Williams' communities, which means you're not welcomed. So you've had a warning, yeah? I remove your messages. Other people are hiding you. So come back with your troll account, AJ Smith, yeah? Zara B, Ministry of Madness, yeah? Keep firing them in. But all you do is identify yourself eventually, yeah? Me, maybe you're Reese, yeah? That's the issue with them gaming communities. Talking to the young'uns, playing games with the young'uns. I don't agree with them. I know that there's good people playing them games. But it's the platforms, yeah? Them gaming platforms. Games are for kids, for children, not for grown adults. Grown adults should be too busy working or looking after their families, not putting other families at risk. So if I block you, if I time you out, if I remove your message, it's sending a message to AI. That shit ain't fucking welcomed here. Hello, UK Asylum. Now, UK Asylum, yeah? That's not YouTube Asylum. Promise me you're not YouTube Asylum, yeah? Rob, the junkie from Carlisle, that sent his mate turning over a new leaf straight out of jail for drug dealing, smack and crack to people in his own neighborhood. Promise me you're not related to them peoples, and I'll accept you. Yeah, I've seen you in other chats, one in particular. So welcome. Most people get benefited out in this chat. They all get spannered up. Because I checked your channel out when I was in somebody else's chat, I was able to check you out. And I asked you, you got no videos up. You've had to remove them. You're a channel under attack by other people's. Because you're sharing truth. I hope. I hope. I'm gonna roll a cigarette. Buenas noches, amigo. They know my name. I don't know their name. There goes the lights. But I got YouTube stream on. I can turn my torches on. Do you know, this is the only fucking time where these two torches do come on. Weird, isn't it? I'm going to turn my camera off. Not because I'm hiding, not because I'm on the run, yeah, but because it saves battery. And thank you for confirming everyone is bonkers. Like I said, I already checked out UK Asylum's channel a few days ago, and I think I subscribed. I'm not 100% certain, but I think I subscribed. So we got simple standards in here. We like people. I'm a people person. I'm a connector. Always have been. Folk in West Cork knows I was a connector. And 9 times out of 10, I connected peoples. When I hit the festival circuits in the UK.
See you tomorrow.
Hasta mañana. Good night. Thank you for everything. Joshua, if you're looking for a woman or a man, I'm pretty sure you're definitely not one of them shirt lifters. Yeah. If you're looking for a woman, an Irish woman, yeah, I know loads of them, mate. Yeah. And I know loads of good ones. Unfortunately, I fucked around with a load of the not so good ones. And don't be thanking me for your spanner, all right? Just don't abuse your spanner, you know. And I don't think you will be abusing your spanner, Cinnamon. Okay, same as everybody in here. It gives you the opportunity to connect with those that you want to connect with throughout this chat. It gives you an opportunity of sharing links to things that you might be of relevance. We have sensible peoples in here. I don't want territorial peoples. I don't want control freaks. I don't want people thinking that I'm theirs and theirs only. And that's been one of the biggest problems with building this channel, is most folks think I'm theirs. And that I'll play their game. But like I can prove, most peoples that I started off with in this channel were attached to the dark side. I'll take individuals for who they are. Yeah. I don't need to be told this is a good person, this is a bad person, yeah. I'll find out for myself. And I expect other people, because we're all adults, to be able to do the same. You'll find out for yourselves whether them's good for you or not. If you're in UK, Wales, Scotland, Ireland, there's millions of people that knows me. There's thousands, couple of 100,000 peoples that have sat and spoke and sat and smoked with me. Because I'm that sort of guy. But I give you the heads up. Being associated with this channel, there are channels that will penalize you for being associated with me. Because I fucked all those channels off. Because I screamed and shouted on those peoples for the shit content that they were doing. For the lies, the fake narratives. For the screaming and the shouting. For the bullying. And a lot of good people, they got bullied. They got intimidated. Sometimes by me. Sometimes by other people. Some people got stalked because they were associated with this channel. So have your wits about you. Mentioning being controlled, your ex has been messaging you today. Did I see Ellen come into chat? I don't want to be ignoring our Ellen if she did come in here. I don't want to be ignoring anybody that's come in here. I do want to read Tim Slots. Yes, Tim Slots. Welcome. It's the weekend. I don't think Ellen does social media on the weekend, do she? Well, UK Asylum, how the weather is dark, clear sky. We've had blue sky all day. And because it's winter, it's fucking fresh. My dog is absolutely gorgeous, by the way. Did you know he's a rescue? Yeah. My dog, Captain Jack, got run over in February. He went sniffing bitches because negligent people were walking past with their females in season. If there's any advice that I would give people, is first, don't get your teeth removed. Okay? It weakens your jawline, it weakens your teeth structure. Secondly, wear sunglasses. It reduces wrinkles. Squinting all the time encourages wrinkles. And the other thing is, be responsible and respectful of your animals. When you go out with your bitches in season, them's leaving a mark. And a lot of dogs will follow, will get lost, will get murdered by other packs of dogs, will get run over by ignorant fucking wankers. Alright? And that's what happened to myself. At 8:30 in the morning, my dog would run over because somebody was too busy looking at the women and children and not watching the fucking road and doing the speeds that they were. My dog had no fucking chance. That person shares the same name with somebody that allegedly committed suicide about 2 months ago, Richard Reedy. I've shared that information with people that I felt can respect that information and respect the fact that I'll never let that name leave the tip of my tongue. But Grizzles, yes, he is a beautiful dog. And yes, at this point, he is mine. As much as he still waits for his original owners. Gems. Now, who is that C33? You say, hey, stranger, long time no see. How's things stay? Now, I can't think who you are, Gem CC333. I can't think who you are. He's on Facebook. Ah, right. We had a chat a couple of times on Messenger, I think. Did we? Ain't no good sending me as a message because I'm on the tube. Yeah, I've got all the other apps turned off, so I can save battery here. Oh yeah, I was gonna show you the Grizz, wasn't I? Flip the camera around, turn the torch on. There he is, rolled out. Up, bowl of food, waters. He's had fricandelles, he's had beef stew, he's even had stuffed peppers. Ah, yes, I've got you now. Yeah, that message did come through. Yeah, I got you now. Welcome to the family, Gemsy. It has been a while, hasn't it? I don't want to put the torch on him too much because it's blinding. Yeah, it's a blinding light. He's sexy and he knows it. Again, today, no lead. His lead is here. That's attached to me one sec. And then, yeah, this is lead. I made an extension yesterday. So when we're walking, it's like one of those. It's 3 leads. Yeah, you can see that's quite a long lead. Now that he's got 3 of them. And how far is that? There to there. I seen that. I seen that gem. Gem. I seen that. Yeah. I'm not on here so much these days. Yeah. Anybody that knows this channel from when I started, I was on here all day, every day, all night, every night. Now some peoples will stay away from this channel because I've mentioned their friends, their loved ones, to being scumbags that bullied and tormented innocent peoples. You know you've got me contacts because that message just came through, Gems. Anybody that's got my contacts is welcome to call and chat me anytime. And I'll give you the heads up. A lot of peoples will try and communicate with me, and on Facebook, for example, and to protect you from the stalkers, from the shit talkers. Yeah, I'll protect you by not adding you, but I'll send you a message in Messenger. Yeah, that way the stalkers don't get to see your personal details and all that whatnot. Well, my dear, use off, Cinnamon. Happy days. Happy days, everyone. It's bonkers. You have a good evenings, my dear. My dears. What was I gonna say then? Oh yeah, Gems. It's only me and Grizzles left now. It's only me and the Grizzles left. Yep. I sadly buried Captain Jack back in February. Fucking ruined me, that did. Uh, I thought I was gonna die. But then I recognized I couldn't leave Grizzles. I couldn't abandon Grizzles. So I never made that selfish move. Here's Daniel Berry. I wonder where he said say hello to everyone. Daniel Berry's a very sport enthusiastic person. Uh, and he's in literally every community and every chat that I've come across since he came into this chat. He everywhere. He subs to everyone, and he'll comment in everybody's chat. I never spoken to him, never heard his voice. I vowed for my New Year's resolution, I'd remind all those scumbags that they're scumbags and that they got my back up. And I'll mention them as often as I want, as often as they come to my mind. And if there's a way of making them suffer, they fucking well will. It's advisable, like, if you think about coming in here to cause upsets or come between peoples, think twice, because you'll just make yourself a target. The bully of bullies lives on, and I am a proud bully of bullies. I don't give a fuck about 4 street muggers. Yeah, only 4 of them. That exciting. Samir C. Full. Samir C. Full. Now, you came in here yesterday, and I haven't got a clue who you are. How are you doing? How did you find this channel? And have you got anything on your channel? I forgot to go into me live and the live chat today, because I'm only really just turning on the phone and paying attention to the tube. I haven't explored what went on in the chat yesterday and checking out the new people that came in. Oh, we's good, and we're reassured that we're good. Very regularly. For being a street bum, like out on the streets, homeless, as you might say. Yeah, I'm really good. I don't do drugs, I don't do alcohol. And I may look like a scruffy bastard, But people that are meeting me says, "Wow, you're tidy and respectful." With messy hair like this, as I take my hat off. With a scruffy beard like that. With fucked up teeth like I got. Mhm. 70 years of age. Now you sound like Matty from Cesspit. You sound like Ministry of Madness. You sound like Ronan Holden. You sound like Sparky Shack. You sound like YouTube Asylum. You sound like Blackburn Road. You sound like AJ Smith. You sound like Zara B. Do any of those names ring a bell to you, Sammy? Oh dear. That's your problem. Looks can be deceiving. So while your eyes are deceiving you, maybe you want to book into the opticians and get yourself some glasses or contact lenses. You better think twice. I think they are young. You think them's a young'un? Well, understanding your mystical powers, I'll trust your judgment on that, Purple Aki. This is preferably an over 25s chat, okay? Because you got to be 25 to get a drink in Americas. So I think it's only fair you got to be over 25 to communicate with myself. Because as a man, and a man connected with many cultures, many nationalities, I have to be respectful and say this is an over 25s. You can fuck off and jog on with your over 21s. Yeah, this is for over 25s because it takes a man or a woman of experiences, education, wisdom to be able to understand or to be able to relate to what I goes on about. So if you're acting like a child, you'll be treated like a child. And being put on the naughty person's corner or the naughty step is it's nothing. Yeah. As far back as my memory serves me, I was able to take a slap, take the cane, take the belt, whether it be on the hands, whether it be on me fucking bare arse. Well, we don't like rats, okay? So there's a heads up, yeah? We don't like rats. We don't like scumbags like Chubby Rain, AJ Smith, and fucking Ali Khan, alright? We don't like children bullies like Ali Khan. We don't like woman bullies like Ali Khan. So when you're sharing messages based on what Ali Khan's doing, your message will be removed. And calling me mate with a name like Sue, I've only ever met one Sue, and she was a prison officer. So into the prison, your words go. And let this be a heads up. I'm teaching AI. Okay? I'm teaching AI. The shit stains, scumbags of all descriptions are not welcome to even fucking talk to me, share my breath, share the same air, or share this fucking planet. If I had the opportunity of throwing a fucking ball of Semtex with a detonator in your direction for being a message relayer, remember, I'd much rather live in fucking days of Sparta than your PlayStation games. You come sharing message in my direction of negativity, over the fucking cliff you go. Yeah? I don't deal with rats. The police deal with rats. And then the coroners deal with the rats. That's your problems. You want to be ratting out. You want to be paying attention to sick channels. That's your problem. Don't be bringing that negativity here. She gets, miss. You see, what's happening is, yeah, these scumbags are making this scumbag behavior far too familiar within the households. And like I used to say to Bear Britain audits, you're a fucking scumbag. You got a newborn baby listening to the fucking shit that you're talking and the shit content that you're doing. You're endangering your neighbors by doing what you're doing. So I'd be saying that to one of the first hosts that ever gave me platform. Yeah? And I'll continue fucking saying it. And I'll use that example to remind you all. I'm not changing my attitude. Yeah? I'm embracing my attitude because people are encouraging me to be me. I will be me. It may be a bit raw and a bit primitive and a bit Spartan for a lot of years. But take it with a pinch of salt or pepper. But remember, pepper in the eyes is worse than salt in the eyes. Gemma, my dear, and thank you for reconnecting. And you be strong, yeah? Keep your chin up. And I hope you find what you're looking for. And oh yeah, happy 2026. So, he who dares wins is that Irish cunt PD, the dog abuser, shithouse woman beater. Do you know what? I called that fucking that cunt out as soon as he came up on somebody's panel. I said he was a fucking shithouse. And PD, the fucking what is it? Fucking test tube, fucking puppy dogs, artificially inseminated or whatever. Yeah, artificially impregnated. And he's proud to portray all these fucking trophies around for his for his fake dogs. And people like Zeus's comments and Fly Me Over the Moon was only too happy to big the cunt up, which puts them into the same sick category. scumbags ain't welcomed. So that dirty scumbag PD, huh? Hardly worth a mention. But, like for people that don't know, now maybe they do. I went through all the shit, not all the shit channels, shit talking channels, but do you know there's that Dogman, the fucking Ferguson, all backing up all the shufflings, the Irish Bull. Now that Irish Bull, he's a rapist protector. He's got half a dozen rapists in his family, and it's like, dude, you giving it large on the fucking platform. But there's some of us that knows you personally. Knows your family personally. So coming from those circles like PD does, I don't mind calling them all out. Rob Royce. Now, I ain't never seen that name before. And bang one Tampini and drum for you. And I listen to ya. Hell nah, I got bigger fish to fry. Happy days. Bye bye. Enjoy. Joined 7 years ago with 6 subs. Wow. 7 years ago with only 6 subs. So 7 years ago, they tuned into the YouTube for the first time, and what? A lot of people says, "Oh, Steve, you've been on this platform for a long time. Your channel goes back to 2012." Don't be deceived. Yeah, when I came out of jail after the riots, I set up an email account, a WhatsApp, a Facebook, and I tuned into YouTube, Google Maps, Google Earth, Xbox, and so all those accounts are associated with my email account. I never liked, shared, or commented on anything until 2021. I think it was September 21st, 2021, when I tuned into Decca Heggie when he was bigging up Stevie Cookie. That was the first time I ever commented or shared on these on the platform of YouTube. And I think from I think it was like from March 2022 when I started accumulating subscribers. Purple needs a spliff. You can't deal with stupid. Yeah. That's one of the main reasons I kept smoking weed and hashish and the various extractions of the THC based marijuana plants. Mostly indicas. But sometimes, the sativas slipped in. And then for the last, I can't remember how long, maybe 3 or 4 weeks, I was smoking. I had 6 strains from a CBD selection. And last night I smoked the last one. And I was like 3 days without smoking at that point. And last night I smoked the last one. And today I threw away the zippy bags. And after smoking that CBD, I'm pretty sure it's normal plants with all the crystals shaken off of it. Because I still got extremely stoned from some of them. The OG Kush, the Gorilla, Amnesia, Gelato, Black Mamba, and Super Skunk. I think that was the 6 of them. When I'm calling them out, I can't count. So what is it? Black Mamba, Gelato, Super Skunk, Gorilla, OG Kush, and Amnesia. Yeah, 6 strains. There, I was sticking my fingers up, counting. Michelle B's only chatting with 3 channels. I think I know 2 of those channels, and this channel being the third. Oh, that's interesting. I chats in hundreds of channels when they go live. Yeah. One of my favourite ones, a camera on an eagle's nest at the moment. That's one of my favourite channels. Absolutely awesome watching these. At the moment, there's 3 eaglets. I think that's what they're called, eaglets. Now, for myself, being around stupid peoples encourages me to smoke the ganjas, but because I'm naturally high, yeah, the marijuana calms me down, silences me. It stops me from paying so much attention to stupidity. But now it's kind of like I've got my wits about me, so I'm in the right place. And if I'm smoking the weed, then I'm just inviting the negative things that I detest, like uniforms and beggars. And so I'm quite happy not smoking for a while. Michelle B, don't say that. People will be more jealous of you for you being yourself. I mean, it's not about people not liking you. And even if they don't like you, they probably love you, you know? Now, who's playing football this time of day? Because there's a lot of cheering going on. The fact that I don't remember the gaps between when I was smoking and when I wasn't smoking, I think that's like the same as being in jail. You know, like the day release is the day you get released. You can have your release date, but that don't mean diddly squat when you're in jail because anything can happen. You get into a fight, you get more time. You're on good behavior, you get less time. You get caught with drugs, you get more time. You get caught making hooch, you get more time. Um, get caught bringing in parcels, you get more time. If you got outstanding warrants, you can be brought back to court and get more time. So for me, being in jail the few times that I've been is like, yeah, never really got a release date. Ay, 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 ay. Well, you know what, Tim? Yeah. Yeah, you're already put into a hidden section, so I can't hide you. I could unhide you and then hide you myself. But, yeah. That sort of vocabulary ain't welcome, dear. Yeah, you can keep that for your gaming circles. You can keep that for Northern Kings and Zarabis circles. That sort of vocabulary ain't welcome, dear. So come back in your other trolling accounts and we'll do exactly the same. Remove your sad ass. Yeah? Your sick, warped mind. And I'll tell you what, right? Here's for you. Yeah? Here's for you. Exclusively for you. Alright? I'm in Benidorm, southern Spain. I came from England. I was in St. Paul's, Bristol. At the time when I came to Spain, I was selling a big issue. Now see what you can do with that. Can you position me? I tell you exactly where I am. This is Muggers Lane, Yellow Brick Road. Why is it called Yellow Brick Road? Because the amount of gold that gets snatched off of people's around here. Yeah? See this hedge here? Probably not. Yeah? Because you've probably moved on already. But this hedge here, I can jump over there. Yeah? And I can chase off 4 fucking street muggers. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. What the fuck can you do? Where the fuck are you? What the fuck you doing? What sort of world you living in? Where that's common knowledge when you or common talk in your mind. You're a fucking sicko. And anybody wanting to put messages like that, yeah, bunch of sickos. And if you don't like me calling you a sicko scumbag, yeah, do something about it, yeah. Change your fucking ways, because you ain't changing me. Like I said to Rob YouTube when he sent his turning over new leaf. I said, by turning over new leaf, you're a junkie, you're a drug dealer, and you ain't no fucking good on my planet. I put a motherfucking hex on you. Less than a month later, he jumping off a fucking bridge, suicide. Aight? Then you got Richard Reedy, yeah? Another sicko that kept talking shit in that same similar vocabulary and circles for entertainment purposes only. Banter, trolling. Now fuck off with your sick shit. I put a hex on you nearly 4 years ago. He came crawling to this channel asking for me to remove that hex. I said, get the fuck, you sicko. Yeah? You'll reap what you sow. And you live in a world of sickness, that'll catch up on you. I ain't having anybody put a target on you. You done it yourself. You deal with yourself. And that's what I'd say to all you sickos. Yeah? You want to sponsor and encourage those sickos? You're on that list. Never mind the list that you think, because it's a fashionable list. I put you on the list of being a sicko. Fake narratives. Northern Kings there. Ministry of Madness is there. Tyrone's there. And anybody really associated with those channels. AJ Smith's there. Sarah B's there. You won't be lonely. Anybody that's on that list. You get me? Robotic polishing, buffing debour. No, you're more likely to get the hex. Okay? Because I don't know your ex. I'm listening to a heartbroken, sick man, yeah? A millionaire that lives up on a fucking deranged mountain, yeah? That wants to be a cattle farmer that thinks I'm only worth 20 euros a day. Walking 20 miles with his fucking herd because he's too lazy and, to do it himself. So, when you ask for hexes and magic spells to be casted out on innocent peoples, you're more than likely going to get it yourself, as a heads up. It isn't true, in your opinion. In your opinion, use up on this panel around Christmas time and telling the whole world. Yeah, we can clip it and send it to you if you want. Yeah, we can tag you in it if you want. You know, you've been saying the same thing to me since the first time we sat down and talked. And it's, you know, like I said to you, loud and proud. I sat in Orkney with fucking twiddling my thumbs waiting for you to pull your finger out and do what you said you were going to be doing. I moved on since then. So the way your head works in comparison to the way my head works, take a wobble. Think about it. Don't just respond. Yes, yes, House of Game. I know it's you. I know it's you, bud. Seriously. You don't need to introduce yourself, man. I know who me brothers from different mothers and papas are. Me Shelby. I'll give you a heads up. Don't get on the wrong side of me. Anybody that has gotten on the wrong side of me regrets it, you know, because they think they think they're invincible. They think a lot of people thinks that they're sorry, I got the fucking winos turning up now. Yeah, a lot of people think them's immune, but like I calls anybody out. Yeah, I calls them all out because that's the way it is. Yeah, Dutch courage, motherfuckers. They's all pissed up and fucking in their numbers now. Fucking drunks. Them's proud of being from Ukraine. Any proud Ukrainians I know are in fucking Russia. You get me? It's where I'm coming from. Ukraine used to be fucking Russia. There's my favorite karaoke singer, Slobber Joe. Can you listen to them motherfuckers, yeah? I mean, they're so fucking vain and full of themselves, you know, because they've been pissed up on fucking wine. Begging all day, taking innocent people's monies. Ain't got a fucking day's work in them. Fucking morons. By the way, those peoples ain't welcomed here by the locals, yeah? You know, I am. None of these cunts get fed or encouraged to do odd jobs. None of these fuckers get promoted. But they've all been told, no pissing and shitting around here, or Steve's gonna rub your fucking face in it. I've been told if they pissing and shitting around here, to collect it and stuff it in their fucking bedding. Hey, thank you, Michelle B. You know, I've had a lot of people encouraging me, bigging me up, but as soon as I says anything about anybody that they've got respects for, you know, like they're fucking burning me, you know. And I've made examples of that time and time again, and I loves it. I loves catching peoples out, you know. I've been waiting for 3.5 years for Rob YouTube Asylum and Sparky Shack to release the video where Rob YouTube Asylum did a live stream, invited me personally, and then allowed Sparky Shack to talk shit about me and scream and shout over me. And then maybe like a year and a half after that, he sent his mate straight out of jail for fucking selling smack and crack. Turning over a new leaf was his tag. And he fucking sent that cunt on to me, you know, to try and bully on to me. And he's like, hey, fuck yous, you know. I've said this about 4 times already this evening because I'm making a fucking point. Those scumbags need to be reminded, yeah? Some people will say, oh, leave the dead dead. You know, like, yeah, don't be talking ill of the dead. I'm not talking ill of the dead. I'm just reminding what a fucking scumbag they were in their living form, you know, keeping their reputations alive rather than buttering it up, making it sound like it's something that it's not. Like the Eminem song says, I am who I am. Yeah. If I wasn't, then why would I say I am? In the papers, the computer, everything knows who I am. So why would anybody individually say anything different? At the age of 46, I don't have to change. Yeah? Other people have to learn to adapt and accept. Yeah? I've survived being me. Yeah? I ain't no fucking Axel. Yeah? Oh, the Irish jails is fucking horrible for being an Englishman. Fuck you. I ran fucking circles around 280 fucking prisoners locked up in Rathmore Road. I had them eating my fucking hand. Did you get me? I was the fucking main man there. I was the one doing the shit parcels, cleaning the fucking visitors' room, cleaning the fucking screws mess, making sure that the parcels came in safely. Joe Driscoll's, the Foleys had fucking nothing. Yeah? If it wasn't for people like me, and me in particular at the time when I was locked up, only fucking me. And so when O'Driscoll, fucking Irish bull, bigged his family up, says, oh, my family run the fucking Cork Rathmore Road prison. No, they fucking don't. No, they fucking didn't. When I got introduced to the Paddy Doherty, and he offered me a driving job, I said, listen, you fucking fool. Don't be treating me like a fucking fool. I've met you in here. There ain't no way we'd be working on you out. You're a marked man, and I'm a fucking marked man, because we're in here together. Go fuck yourself with your fucking stupid fucking setups. Anybody that knows Paddy Doherty, you've got every opportunity to go and ask him about the Mushroom King. That's me. People says, oh, you're on the run, you're on the run, you're on the run, you're on the run. No, ladies and gentlemen, I'm saving lives by not being in Ireland. I'm saving lives by not being in England. Because I'd run circles around the motherfuckers here there now. That's right, House of Game. Arsehole of nowhere. That's what Cork is. Full of fucking knackers. Inbred knackers. Inbred fucking rapists. You get me? That's what the O'Driscoll family amounts to. Don't believe me? Ask the Dohertys. And while you're asking about the Mushroom King, ask him about the fucking Knocknaheeny fella. Yeah, they smash fucking proud of smashing a 6-pack of beer over a girl's head because she gave statements about him for being a woman abuser. I don't remember the name of the road behind the Cork prison, but there was 2 fellas that lived on that road. They were banged up in the fucking same remand cell as myself. I had to defend myself against 4 fellas. One I was fucking on top of pounding. I got a scar on my left thumb where I had my thumb put in a hole in his cheek. And I had 3 fellas pounding me from behind. They had to, or they'd never ever been let down. But the fella that stayed on his bunk, he's from a different family. Ask him. It's all backtrackable. Ask the boys that were in Channings Wood when I was there. They called me Boots. Yeah? Death Squad Motorcycle Chapter tried to recruit me. Fuck off, I don't belong to no gangs. I'm on my own. Reworded. Okay. They were beating up on me from behind, punching and kicking. When the screws came in and dragged me out of the cell, I was throwing all the piss pans, yeah, up in the air. All the shit pans, the slop out pans up in the air. 6 of them, all 6 of them. Yeah, those 5 fellas had to sleep in that cell. They had to clean up after themselves. Yeah. But that Knocknaheeny fella, I think his name was Jason Quinlan, if I'm remembering correctly. He attacked me. He came at me. Yeah, for calling him a fucking scumbag when he's bigging himself up about busting a 6-pack of beer over the girl's head and talking about how they burst with impact. When I got put into the single cell before going in front of the governor, I had people putting threats on me. Oh, you've done it now, you've done it now. You're a dead man, Farthing, you're a dead man. How the fuck am I still alive? When Leo Driscoll raped that woman, and that woman came up and woke me up, I came down and dragged that motherfucker around like a fucking dog. That's an O'Driscoll. Jerry O'Driscoll, the one that's in jail. Jerry O'Driscoll that lived up the hill in Clonakilty. 2 different Jerrys, but in the same family. Huh? Neither of them could do nothing apart from look after their Dennis O'Driscoll, the dirty rapist. Ask David Gudgeon. He drove from Ballythehub to Bantry within 25 minutes in a Renault Clio. Because whilst I was dragging Dennis O'Driscoll, the dirty rapist knacker that's related to Irish Bull, when I was dragging him around the fucking house, stripped his fucking clothes off him, I was also on the phone to David Gudgeon. When my father phoned me up and said, oh, you fucked up now. That's my mate's relatives you've just fucking dragged around the house. Go the fuck. Yeah? Go the fuck. You gonna protect a fucking rapist? Let me talk to fucking old man fucking Jerry O'Driscoll. So I spoke to Jerry O'Driscoll. I'll look after it, Steve. I'll look after it. Don't worry, you've done nothing wrong. Anybody would have done the same. Dennis O'Driscoll is lucky he's a fucking alive. When Dennis O'Driscoll got put into my prison cell in Rathmore Road, and he'd go out on his visits, I'd take his ounces of hash and his fucking ounce of smack off him. Straight off him. Prison rules. Understanding. I've already covered this over the last 4 years. I don't mind talking about it again like it happened yesterday.
Foarte vârstul de bulilor picilor, foarte vârstul. Cel mai bine foarte vârstul.
Sure, the top politicians in Northern Ireland were on the run. One for shooting a prison officer during an escape. Nothing went wrong with being on the run. Nothing wrong with being on the run. Well, see, if I was on the run, like I keep saying, over the 4 years, if I was on the run, I've outsmarted every fucking law firm between Spain, Morocco, England, and Ireland. If I was on the run. The fact that I'm not on the run, apart from for the desire for happy days, these monks ain't got a fucking clue. And a lot of these YouTubers that come to YouTube for and TikToks for the fun of it, a lot of these Facebookers ain't got a fucking clue. There's consequences. My history's well known with the right peoples. And my voice, my face, I only backs it up. Like I keep saying, the computer won't lie to you about me. But it just goes to show that a lot of these social media celebrity wannabes ain't as connected as me.
Bun, hai că vii și la mine acasă. Vii și la mine acasă.
The fact that now, here in Benidorm, I'm meeting a lot of the top dogs from many parts of the world. Same as when I did down in the Granadas, meeting a lot of the top dogs. How the fuck am I still alive? Because I'm nobody. Apart from Steve and William Farthing.
Mura nu vrei să mă iei pe mine de bărbatul.
Tarzan, Teak, Tintin, Smiler. They're 4 aliases I have in Bristol
Nu dau eu camera nouă.
and around the St. Paul's area.
Păi ies afară,
Southern Ireland, Freaky Fairy, Psychopsychotic Steve.
bă, dacă omul nu te înjură, te spune că poate să muncească undeva sau ceva, auzi, dacă omul nu te înjură, și te-am înjurat, mă? Eu vreau
Remember
să
when
dau
YouTube Asylum had me up on his panel and Sparky Shack done his fucking screaming and shouting? Well, YouTube Asylum, Rob, he actually quit doing YouTube lives for nearly a year.
Păi te duc în Germania, tu, nebunică. Tu te duci în Germania la ăla, la...
Look at this dumb cunt, thinking he's having shout on his mobile phone. So what happens then is other people start shouting. But I don't want to hear that fucking monk. He shouldn't even be fucking live, dirty cripple bastard.
Auzi, e casa ta, nu? Auzi, soră. Mă ascultați dacă vreți, dacă nu vreți asta.
He got an ex-wife just up the road. His father lives here. His brothers lives here.
Ei, dar Ramona...
What the fuck's he doing living in my garden? He ought to be showing some fucking manners and paying rent, the dirty cunt.
Îți mulțumesc, soră, ies afară, că nu-mi place să dau cameră noapte. Auzi, sora mea? Ies afară, că nu dau cameră.
Michelle B, you used to watch that series, Benidorm. I never did. I've never been one for TV. Never been one for video games. I had an Xbox when I come out of jail for music. Yeah. Sometimes I watch movies or documentaries. That's what I used YouTube for up until 2021. And then September 2021 is when I started paying attention to live chats. And then in 2022, or was it 2023, when Matrix on PC insisted that we will go over to subscribe to him on TikTok. I got about 15,000 subscribers on TikTok, and most of them are fucking women. I don't like TikTok because I can't smoke on screen. I'm a smoker, and I won't be told what not to do and what to be doing. I'm not seeing the business. I personally, I like me animated, and I likes me fantasies. Yeah, I'm not interested in porn. I've never watched more than yeah. I watched a clip of Sylvester Stallone's porn when he was parading in the mirror. I never had an interest in porn. Never owned a porno mag. Now, I don't mind these people shouting, walking up and down the street, but this fucking scumbag sat down, laying down right a couple of meters away from me. There's no reason for him to be shouting so fucking loud. Same as the drunken twats that arrived earlier from fucking Ukraine, the cowardly cunts. You got a war in your country. Go and fucking defend your country. Want to be all fucking big and loud and full of confidence. Cowardly cunts. Dirty runaways. That's a business all about selling cocaine in Spain. That's a mad thing, isn't it? Do you know how, like, the Spanish were one of the main responsible for invading and murdering the South Americans, and now all of a sudden the South Americans are, earning dollars, selling cocaine to Spain and fentanyl. Swings and roundabouts. Do you know what? Yeah, House of Gain. I've heard that from many of folks. The first time they seen porn or porn magazine, it just like opened up their world. Quite literally the same wording. For me, I quite grotesqued it. Do you know the magazine, the closest to porn that I ever, or the closest to porn that I ever paid attention to was the Bizarre magazine. Bizarre. There you get all these, I suppose, bizarre carrying-ons. Pickled fetuses, for example. Excessive tattooings, excessive piercings. One thing that sticks in my mind always, yeah, is this fella that had his fucking penis and testicle all implanted with ball bearings, fucking radio antennae or radio transmitter, fucking yeah. And it was like fucking, I can't even remember how heavy it was, but it was like, yeah, a couple of pounds in weight. Because he had all the fucking nuts and bolts in there as well. Hello, Kelly Belly, lovely. What you saying? Hear that? When I raise my voice, the cowardly cunt fucking gets quieter. And then I don't have to fucking be so loud. You bet you get some signal on Viagra. Do you know what, right? I bet he ain't even alive anymore, that fella with the fucking all those implants in his dick and his ball bag. I bet he don't. I bet he's not even alive anymore. Mm. And it was the first time that I ever seen anything about AdSense and syringe pens, and yeah, and there was like a load of adverts at the back. But quite often in that Bizarre magazine, there was stories from prostitutes and whores and people with sex fetishes and world markets with all sorts of fucking stuff on their stalls. House again. I'm smoking a roll up, and I'm currently smoking, mostly smoking this week, amber leaf. A retired copper that socializes when he comes here to Benidorm. Him and his wife left me a packet of amber leaf behind the counter. They're the people that gave Grizzles the Happy New Year €50 in the envelope. We had Christmas dinner together in that Rangers bar. Yep. I meet a lot of peoples from Northern Ireland and Scotland mostly. In that, there's been a couple of Brummies. But yeah, Rangers supporters, very humble peoples. But whoa, fucking hell, big fellas. Whoa, jeepers. Oh, dear. So yeah, I smoked my last joint last night on my life, and yeah, that was a CBD. That was a CBD strain. Like I said, for a few weeks now, that's all I've been smoking because it's legal. Can buy it over the counter, various shops, from vape shops to the CBD shops. Is you can buy it over the counter. Police are known, Guardia known, police nationals are known, judges and fucking all the all those that you wouldn't be expecting smoking weed. They can all go into those CBD shops and buy it. And so for me, I had to try it, you know. And I don't think there's much difference in the CBD to these fucking THCs. So fair play to them, getting on my level. You remember when I first came about on the on this platform? I had me fucking 200 mango sapphires. I was making my own oil, making my own isolators, smoking the best of bud. And then I got given, what was it, fucking, I can't remember, was it 2 or 3 bin liners of somebody else's grow to clean on a 50-50 basis. You like the CBD during the day? For me, I've always enjoyed smoking more in the daytime, or not always, yeah. For me, I never paid attention to any time of day. From the moment I woke up to the moment I go and sleep, I used to smoke. And then, like, since in Spain, it's like smoke more in the daytime. And now, it's like, fuck it. If everyone else is smoking, I don't want to be. And especially if the cops have finally cottoned on to, you know, like it's good for us to be smoking, because science, because fucking technology. Then for me, it's kind of like, nah, fuck it. Yeah, there must be something wrong with it for why the world is now smoking. Yeah, there's something wrong with it. What are they doing to it? That's what I'm thinking. Uh, Is it to keep people poor? Because people are, oh, we can buy weed legally now. Let's buy it. Let's smoke it. Let's have as much of it around as possible. And it's like, that's just keeping the poor poor. Do you get me? Yeah. The rich can splash out as much as they like. But is it keeping us, is it making us sterile? Is it making us want to fuck less? Do you get me? Yeah. And breed less rather than fuck less. But because that sounds like something else, doesn't it? So yeah, for me, like I, I've always been a deep thinker, yeah? And when I think about it sensibly and morally, the governments, the pharmaceuticals, and the laws, they've got us all smoking for a reason, and I don't know why. Yeah, I really haven't got an answer. I've got 20 answers, but I can only currently think of a few. Yeah. I use on the Gorilla Glue. Happy days. I'm not saying I'll never smoke the weed again. Yeah. I'm not saying I'll never grow again. But at the moment, a wee holiday is good for now. Uh, I joke about starting up a crystal meth habit or starting going on the smack. One thing these people don't want is me going on the fucking coke and crack. I'd be chopping fucking heads off if I ever get fucking cracked up. Of recent times since I be in Benidorm, yeah, people are wanting me to stay. Yeah. You know, I've had people crying at the thought of me and Grizzles continuing to walk around. I've been propositioned on a regular basis at the moment. You know, work opportunities. Today I've been offered a potential mechanical assistance job and a gardening job. 2 different peoples. We'll see. Both will be suitable for myself and Grizzles. That's what I have to consider. Handing out the flyers in the summer might not be suitable for Grizzles. And he's my main priority. I got to take the Grizz into consideration. Yes, yes, yes. This is it. Yes, keep everybody stoned and paranoid of going outside, yeah, while the wars are going on, yeah. We learned that from the Vietnam movies, didn't us? You get me? Yeah. Nobody wanted to shoot anybody because the ganja and the LSD was being pumped around everywhere. You noticed over the last, 10, 15 years, things like DMT, ayahuasca, fucking ketamine, magic mushrooms, MDMA, all these things are now encouraged for microdosing. And for healing the mental status and pain relief and all that sort of shit. Now that we know the pharmaceutical drugs are all trial and error, and 9 times out of 10 are going to make you more ill than it's worth, it's like, yeah, all of a sudden the street drugs, them's all being pushed into our psyche. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. For whatever your mental state or your physical form is, just take these street drugs. Microdose until you build up an immune system. But like I said, ain't no good microdosing on magic mushrooms. If you want to fucking trip out on magic mushrooms, yeah? You want to sort anything out in your head. You want to go deep, yeah? You take a fucking shitload of them shrooms. Yep. Michelle B, you're absolutely correct as far as the history shows. Yeah, the CIA encouraged the LSD for mind control. Yep. And you see them German bastards, what they call them, fucking Nazis, yeah? They push the fucking amphetamines. You get me? That's yeah. When you see the CIA and the fucking Americans harbored the fucking Nazis, yeah, it's like fuck you bastards. Do you get me? You know. Mm. Russians were main responsible for MDMA. And I remember probably about 20 years ago when the MDMA changed massively. Yeah, massively. It went from beautiful crystals to this grey putty stuff because the resources became controlled, and the people who's on the top levels were saying, "Whoa, you're getting £100 for a gram of MDMA, and we're only selling it for £3 a gram. Whoa, there's something going on there." So the big bosses pulled the reins in and sent out a load of shite, such as the meow meow, methadone.
Se me gusta Rumanía, estaríamos otra vez en Rumanía, ¿no? Mix, mujer.
Oh, Kelly Betty, we're doing very well. I don't know if you, how long you've been listening. Oh, we're doing very well, my dear.
Claro.
And thank you for asking.
Está soltero de 8 años.
I've not done MDMA for a long time. I did LSD there about 2 years ago, and I reached for a bottle about 2 years ago, thinking it was water, but it was ketamine. So yeah, I proper tripped out on ketamine. That was the first time in about 10 years.
Ese directo se mete Z, todo mundo toca la móvil y el micrófono.
Excuse me. I got a few sneezes going on. Loving me, loving you.
Yo estaba un chico que tengo un poco de cara y directo.
How are you doing this these cold days in Canada? Are you staying strong? Are you still able to get stoned on the weed you smoking? Because that's something that my Japanese buddy said. You know, when he was in Amsterdam, he couldn't get stoned because it was so fucking cold. It's like the cold kills the high of the THC. And so for me, when it comes down to the pharmaceuticals and the government's allowing the super strengths, they're encouraged all of a sudden, the engineered marijuanas. For me, that's not needed in Spain. The CBD fucking without any THC, it's strong enough. Excuse me, I need to go and blow my nose. And I have to raise my voice because this fucking retard bastard's fucking shouting, and I don't want to hear him. So I'm teaching him a lesson. You shout, I shout fucking louder. You got a mobile phone? Fuck off with your mobile phone. Aye. And that's called equality. Yeah. He does it every fucking night, every fucking day that he's round here. He only comes round here when he's fucking begging at the market. parading like a cripple. But if you see him walking around here, he walks around normal. When you see him trying to earn money, he's got his legs turned inside out. Dava Wilson. Not seen that name before. What brings you here? How did you find us? YouTube don't like putting me through the algorithm, so I'm curious how folks find us. And heads up, your channel's being searched as we speak. Somebody's going to come in here and tell us how old your channel is, how many subs you got, what sort of content you got, and who you communicate with. Oh yeah, House of Gain is stoned to fuck. Do you know, Kelly Belly, I don't know what it's like in Canada for you, but Spain is covered with all these fucking con men, liars, actors. And there seems to be a trend of these people getting fucking disfigurement for the sake of earning monies. Yeah. David Wilson, I told you, didn't I? I told you, didn't I? You got a 5-year-old account, started November 17th, 2021, and you got 22 subs with no content. Can we chop his fucking tongue off and remove his voice box so he can't fucking talk? That would be a great disability, wouldn't it? At least it would be a real one. When you live like a scumbag, you'll be treated like a scumbag. That's fact. I know he's fucking loud, Kelly. I know he's fucking loud. He's fucking disrespectfully loud. But you want to see the crippled cunt when he's walking, when he's there trying to earn monies. And then you want to see him when he's fucking walking around here, going for a piss, going for his coffee. He don't even use a walking stick. But if you've seen him outside the market, you see him with his legs all fucking turned inside out. His father does the same. His brother does the same. It's fucking disgusting. I ain't friends with all the pissheads, all the junkies. I ain't no good. We want peace on the fucking world, not scumbags taking over. Send all the scumbags to war. Put a fucking grenade up their arse. Put them in cat food. Load them into the McDonald's mincing machine. That's what I'd do with them, knowing that I don't eat McDonald's. All right, there, Joshua, bud. Tape him to the chair, needle and thread through the tip of his tongue, and the thread to the door handle. There ain't no door handles. We ain't got no doors on this garden. See, dumb cunts like this, they've only got this territory of Benidorm, yeah? For me, having walking around Spain, walked around England, Ireland, Scotland, and Wales, yeah, and Morocco, I've walked way fucking further than this cunt will ever fucking imagine. So while he's able to mark his little territory in this Junkieville here, he's fucked. He can't go anywhere else.
¿Y de dónde eres, nena? ¿De dónde eres? ¿En qué parte de España? Andalucía. Y yo vivo cerca de Alicante, de normal. Yo primera vez que me enamoré de España.
I reckon tie him to the next car that passes and just drag the fucking crippled bastard along the road. That'd be the best thing. Put an I-4 Williams trailer fucking mark on him and a number plate. You know, that's what I'd do with a cunt. Like I said about Boss Dog. You remember what I said about that crippled Boss Dog? Oh dear, I still chuckle about thinking about that spastic crippled cunt. Fucking hell. And then I start thinking about all those fucking logs that I used to chop as a fucking teenager. Get through 7 to 9 ton of fucking timber every week, swinging hatchets. And just one swing would do that bastard. As simple as. And be doing the world a favor. But you know, the law is protecting peoples like that. Yeah? You know, the law around here don't protect good peoples. They protect the scumbags. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, happy days and crazy nights. I can't remember the TikToker's name that comes up and down here. But he came through here about a couple of days after I started socializing at this area. And then he came through here a couple of days ago. He's a British fella. He got a YouTube channel, but I can't remember his name. The local people didn't speak of him too fondly either. I'll try and find out and try and reach out to him and give him some exclusives. And expose these fuckers. Moments of quietness. It's really calming and addictive. What is that you threw down there? Somebody just walked past and threw something. I'll turn my torch on a minute and have a look. Ding, 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 ding. I don't see anything. No, a cigarette filter. That's not very fucking rewarding. Getting up to a fucking cigarette filter. It smells like he was smoking a joint. Maybe he threw some weed down there. Maybe I overlooked that. That fella got paranoid then when I put the torch on. And that, definitely that fucking cigarette filter. See, me being a litter picker, I'm in habit of trying to identify what rubbish people throw around. Because it's fucking dirty. Disrespectful. And that's one thing this fucker has been told. You're a dirty bastard. And your time's running out. You're as dirty as you fucking look. And he does look like a dirty bastard. And the way he cons people definitely is dirty. He twisted his fucking legs around, make him look like a fucking cripple. I wonder what time it is. Wow, 11 o'clock already. I wonder how much battery I had. I started off with like 100% when I turned my phone on. I had 40 something percent on my power pack, and I charged up from power bank today. And with these Pakistanis opening up their restaurant, I'm not making my log cabin here in this corner now. And when they do open their restaurant, probably I'll be in a different situation, because all these job opportunities that I've been offered. There's nothing wrong with making myself comfortable while I'm here. And so, yep, I continue sweeping my garden path and my artificial grass. Yes, Gandalf Smith. Happy New Year. And, yeah, Happy New Year, bro. I noticed somebody took away the like. That's normal. I've done that to many a chats. Liked and then disliked. Fuck that, I'm not liking that. when I goes into chats, it's a normal thing for me to do. Hit the like button. I don't normally share channels because I save the channels from the trolls, yeah, the stalkers. It's that time of day, Grizz. Stretch. Excuse me, I was rolling out my cardboard, and now I'm reaching for me carpet. This rolled up with me blankets. Alright, handsome. You look sexy, you know.
Le voy al médico y me dice, como no le encuentre la cabeza, haga la analítica, y más rápido verá. Y yo hago tonterías porque me...
I think this fellow will be grateful of me as he talks to a woman. And he's not screaming on the phone anymore. I teach him that he don't need to scream. His microphone's very sensitive. And so you don't need to be shouting. That's a good education. I should probably drink more water. Today I gave myself a headache from not drinking enough water. And then as soon as I started drinking my cups of tea, my headache left. So let that be a lesson to peoples. Sometimes when you're dehydrating yourself, it's not a healthy option. Listen, he's fucking raised his voice again now. A fucking dumbass. He ain't gonna win. I'd be fucking louder and louder. I'm fucking alpha male around here. He's the fucking dominant one. Because the locals have encouraged me to be. Did I tell you about the first music festival that I worked at? Big Chill. And, or was it the Glade? No, the Glade was first. I think we turned up to the cleanup. I can't even remember now. But yeah. I think the Big Chill was the first one I went to, and then the Glade was the first one I worked at. And now instant promotion. Ah, yes, we'd love to have somebody like you working with us. And then traveling around the UK, Wales, and Scotland from festival to festival. Because I had a reputation of getting the fucking job done and not taking any nonsense. I'm dating flying all the Connors, you know. Too busy getting fucking wasted and shit faced rather than getting the work done. Having a reputation of being reliable and on time. Not getting wasted until the work is done. Yeah. 5 p.m. You're for Gandalf. You gotta get on with supper. You'll just be lurking. Happy days. Wow, Michelle B, you only drink water. That sounds like me this time last year. I was only drinking waters. Up, up. With the occasional Tinto Verano, which is wine and lemonade. Listen to that. Listen to that. Fucking hell. A dumbass motherfucker. Huh. I see. That's all it takes. You dumbass motherfucker. That's why he's single. That's why his wife fucked him off. Because he's shouting and intimidated the fucking family. Mm-hmm. That's it though, Josh. You see, he's such a money greedy bastard. Yeah, he's up before it gets the fucking light. You know, he's such a fucking like, oh man, scumbag. He's up before it even gets light. Off to his begging position. They catch the early roamers. The mothers taking their children to school. The dirty Nancy bastard. The Ponzi bastard. No good for nothing. And for me, I'll get up leisurely with pleasure and I'll take my grizzles for a walk in the direction of public toilets where I can have a good shit and wash me bits and have a fucking quick wash in the public toilets. And then I tend to come up for a bit of breakfast and go get my cups of tea and then do a little bit of sweeping around here. And yeah, that's my routine. I'm not here chasing monies. Yeah, I came here to fucking get fish and chips. I came here to fucking relax my feet from walking so much. If you remember when I came to Benidorm, I still had fucking blisters. I had sores from walking. He getting his good medicines now. You know, like he trying to be the fucking loudest, but I drowning him out with my volume. I confuse his fuck out of him because I speaking so quickly he don't understand the fucking word I saying. But at least his missus can fucking hear me. She's laughing at him. She got a big fucking smile laughing at him. He got no control over the situation.
Se vediamo chi rode a poco, sta, mira chi
As you know, as soon as he start going to sleep, I'll still be talking, even if I talking to myself. And that's his fucking issues. That's what he gonna have to deal with.
è mia.
The fact that he's got friends with all the fucking scumbags around, I mean, all he does is puts them all in the fucking cross line. Makes them all fucking targets with his own fucking ignorance and junky wino fucking habits.
Cambio di giacchetta, io para ti hanno fatto intro para ti.
Since I've been resting around here like a month now, I've identified at least 20 dirty scumbags, whether they're robbers, junkies, alcoholics, or fucking lying, common, begging bastards. And it's all information for the community that's too busy working. I tell you, seriously, ask him who his mom and dad is, ask him who his mom is, ask him who his dad is. You get me? Yeah? He wouldn't fucking know. He wouldn't have a fucking clue. His mother, dirty whore of a mother, wouldn't have a fucking clue who his daddy is. Because she's a prostitute. She'd take it fucking from anyone as long as they got a fiver for her. Yeah, so coming to Benidorm, I've started drinking tea again. And I haven't really drank tea since I left Ireland. I never liked the English tea apart from Yorkshire tea. And I think when I in the UK, I was more interested in drinking hot chocolate and coffee. When I come to Spain first, I was more interested in drinking freshly squeezed juice straight from the tree. 4 oranges, lemon, bit of ginger. Lovely. And drinking gazpacho. Yeah, fucking loves gazpacho. But then moving away from the gardens, it's like fuck buying fruit. When all the fruit can be picked when you're in the right environment, why fucking buy it? That's one of the attractions to the Mediterranean, is it is sustainable. And now in Benidorm, I don't find any of these fountains or springs that Granada's full of. The water, yeah, bottled water when I was drinking water. I do drink a lot of water, you know, like I got fucking, how big's that drum there? I think I've got an 8 liter water drum that I bought 2 days ago. And that's going between myself and Grizzles. And I think I've got maybe 2 liters left in there. So Yeah, probably this time tomorrow I'll have a brand new bottle, and I'll be using this bottle for a toilet. Get the munchie bag out. I've already had 2 bits of ginger. I fancies another bit. And then I might move on to the chocolate with biscuits. Yeah. And my missus asked me, do I know why all storms are named after women? I said, I don't know. She says, I do. It's because when they come, they're wet and wild, and when they leave, they take the house and kids with them. Oh dear, oh dear. If you have a look at the history of the name of storms since I've been on the tube, yeah, there's like most of them are. The funniest one was Storm Otto, yeah, when Arctic Nick Williams was trying to say that he spoke to me, when no, he spoke to Francesco, my Italian buddy, and we called him Otto, yeah. That was one of the funniest ones. How Storm Otto fucking blew through and fucked a load of things up for people like Arctic Nick Williams. Remember when Ronan Holden was trying to change the laws of YouTube, and then YouTube fucked him off? That's what we're waiting for. What's that storm? Goretta or something like that. I was trying to think of what's associated with that with that name, and I've never heard that name before. Mm. But there's been a few storms that have been in the last 4 years that have been personal names to myself. I learned today that there's a big solar farm in Scotland and big wind turbines that have been shredded from the storm up there, from that Goretta. Folk been without electric for 3 days and nights. For me, it's kind of like, wow, I'm so blessed to have made that decision to get the fuck off of those 2 islands for many reasons, you know, for the way it's being invaded, for the way that our voice and our flags have been taken from us, for the way that we're losing our culture. I mean, the fucking weather. Damn. Somebody said, Steve, ain't you cold out there? It's like 5 Celsius. No. I got good clothes. I got good blankets. Nope. Most of the, because I'm in the corner, surrounded by wind protectors. And I got that little bit of a roof overhang, so I ain't got the rains. Nah, I'm sound. Oh dear. You know, whenever I see a thrown away pair of shoes
non passa nada.
or hoodies or trackers, I always take the laces out of them. I've got about fucking 20 bootlaces and fucking hoodies and tracky laces in and around my bag. And Purple Aki sent me some power cords. And I found some power cord not so long ago. I think between here and Alicante, I found it. And I've got 3 dog leads. I found the black one a couple of days ago. Surprising how strong them dog leads are. The clips aren't normally very strong. Any bit of a tap on the floor and they fucking shatter.
Tutto il mondo dice Playmobil che non fuma, che non beva. Poi non le vesse vive 2-3 días máximo un mes. Una persona non sa qué hace. Y de acá, perdona, espérame un poco, cariño mío. Espérame, mi amor. Pero no vive en una casa, juntos, no se sabe la cosa, no se sabe. Porque yo pues, he visto una persona, yo tengo 2 hijos,
Here he goes again. Turn up the volume, turn up the volume, turn it up. That's what I thought. You know, one of the best things for tying stuff down, yeah, is definitely baler twine. You know, when you get bales of straw and bales of hay, that black cord, that's one of my favorites. The only problem with that stuff is it frays quite easily. So you need to melt it with your lighter a little bit, or with a candle. Seal the ends. Baler twine I've used as a belt many a times. And make flat with it, and it's even stronger again. You know, 4, 5, 6, 7, depends on how fat you want it. You can tow a car with that baler twine.
yo, sí, pero yo también fumo. Bueno, escucharse un poquito, gente, escucharse un poquito. Por favor, escuchar. Darlo.
Alright, check my battery. I've got a couple of messages I want to go and check out. So and it's 11:30. So yep, I might cut this live off, and yeah, if I've got plenty of battery power, I might fire up another one once I've checked out these messages. But until we chat again, thank yous for joining, everyone. How disrespectful is that, waking somebody up when they're sleeping? What a fucking scumbag. Yeah, house again. Big up. And yeah, if he's ever in Benidorm, it'd be well smart to have a pint with you. Yeah, you get me? Right, ladies and gentlemen, 90s for now. And sorry, Gandalf. Yep, if you're listening, but I'm gonna head off and check these messages that I got. Talk to you all soon. Stay warm, and don't forget, drink plenty of the waters, eat plenty of the foods, and have fun and smile.
Escúchame. ¿Escuchas?
Bum, ba, da, bum.